House of the Dragon. Lord have mercy. Should the queen that never was took her ass back to Dragonstone? We'll discuss that in this video. Aemond's plan got revenge on his brother, but will that cause a rift between him and y'all's favorite character, Sir Criston Cole? We'll discuss that. Allison took the moon tea to get rid of the baby, but after what happened, we're losing one of her kids and she doesn't know it yet, will she decide to make another baby with Sir Criston Cole? All that, so much more starts this review, House of the Dragon with Lamont Tyson, Life Gains channel.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
What's happening, everybody? You're in the building with the all knowing, all loving, all feeling, all seeing, all powerful. This damn all everything, sexy as hell host. Bringing you the review. Season 2, Episode 4, House of the Dragons. Now, I'm a little sad. I was a big fan of Auntie Rhaenys, and I felt like she should have took her butt back. But no, she wanted to be a hero, and she died a hero's death. And we'll break that down with a panel when they get in here in a few minutes. Let me give a big shout out to everybody that is in here with us. Thank you for coming. You could be anywhere in America. You decided to come and hang with me, and I am truly, truly grateful. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Download the podcast. We do a podcast. This is what the podcast looks like, the Life Gains podcast. Trying to get those numbers up. You can check me out on Instagram. I'm not really that truly worried about Instagram. I'm not even trying to push that as hard, but it's always good if you want to talk to me. I usually can get back to messages pretty quick over there. There's a Twitter. There's a TikTok. And if you want to go and buy some merch, all you got to do is hit shoplifegains.com. We still got that B to the 6 power, bleach blonde, bad built butch body, Jasmine Crockett t-shirt. It's all up in there. Go get you one. Let's break this episode down. So first things first. This guy right here, he's at Harrenhal. And he's wanting to take over Harrenhal. Now, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this castle is haunted. There's a witch there at this castle. It's hard to maintain. People can't keep up with this castle. This castle costs you lots and lots of money. But he needs the army. He needs to fulfill the quest of his queen and his lover, Rhaenyra. So he's trying to get to the Lord and get the men that he needs. And unfortunately, since the Lord of Harrenhal is kind of incapacitated right now, just picture an old drooling man. And for those of you trying to insert Joe Biden jokes, no, insert Trump. Because he is still wearing the Depends. I hope y'all know that. Trump is. And sitting in for the Lord of Harrenhal is his grandsire. Grandsire is doing everything he can to be respectful to Daemon. But Daemon is not the type of guy who's going to give you ice cream and cookies when he's ready to get to the shit. So he's basically up here telling this little boy, look, man, okay, look. Your grandsire, he's on death's bed. Go ahead and kill his ass so you can give the order to give me what I want. I was like, damn, Daemon, really? You want little man to go in there, put the kibosh on his grandsire that he said he really, really loves and adores, just to fulfill your request to get some men. I didn't read the books. I hang around people that know the lore and have read the books. And so I don't know if that is something Daemon is going to wind up doing or not. He might. Damn it, he might. He might decide to, not Daemon, the grandsire. He might decide to go in there and tear up everything. Go ahead and kill homeboy, House Tully. But what position is Daemon in right now to be trying to force somebody to go kill their grandsire, their grandpa? Kill the grandpa. We'll see how it goes because there were some other big things that happened in this episode. And I got clips for y'all today so that we can go through and recall each and every memorable clip as it happened. I got about 6 of them, and they were all heavy in the game. So let's go on ahead and break them down. So let's go to this clip right here. Everybody's favorite auntie, Rhaenys, lays some eyes on a boy that was made out of wedlock. She sees that her husband has made a baby with another woman. And this is what she had to say.
And you are Alan?
Yes, Princess.
I'm given to understand my lord husband owes you his life. But I was not told his saviour was so comely. Your mother must have been very beautiful.
Rhaenys.
Boy, that moment kind of was about to get eerie because Rhaenys knew that was a jump off from her husband. And even go as far to say your mama must have been very beautiful as she's rubbing the jump off baby's face. Damn. Can you imagine what must be going through her mind right now? Knowing that while her son was out on these 7 seas, he probably had 7 concubines all at the same damn time. And this is the result of one of them. Now, the key here is, I don't know, does Alan know that Corlys is his daddy? Does he know? I don't know. For my people that have read the books, please let me know. Because this scene right here also let me know, that this was probably going to be the beginning of the end for Rhaenys. They revealed that she knew Corlys stepped out on her. She done seen the son. And I said to myself, hell. Hell. Because Lord Targaryen Lex told us that this was going to be an episode where we was going to lose somebody we cared about. And I was going through my head thinking, who do we care about a whole lot? And then they just popped up Rhaenys, having touching moments left and right. Damn. Post your comments. Let me know what you think. What is Corlys going to do now? And at what point in time will his other son, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming up in here with me is the Valyrian princess, Lex the Targaryen. How you doing today, Lex?
What's up, everybody? Cousin Lamont, with your tissue glasses. I know you was crying.
Look, today is my daughter's birthday, and I just haven't had time to go get the tissue glasses. But I made myself.
Big L.
Yeah, man, 4 years. I can't believe I've had a child for 4 years. It's crazy. But I couldn't put my tissue glasses together today because as sad as I am, I'm also mad at Rhaenys. And I'm glad you're here to debate me on this because I'm very upset with her because I felt like she could have made some different decisions. Having said that, I'm on this scene right here, Lex, where we find out that she knows that Corlys stepped out on her. This is when I knew she was going to die. Talk to me about what you was thinking, the Valyrian princess, when you saw this.
Good Lord. My girl Rhaenys has always been, she really, the realm was robbed having her as a queen. The realm was really robbed. She would have did such a much better job than Viserys. Her temperament, her suggestion. She didn't yell at the boy. She didn't pull a Catelyn being mad at the boy like he asked to be conceived. She complimented him. She thanked him and said, your mother must have been beautiful, because what people don't realize is if you truly love a man or a woman, if they have a child, you automatically love that child truly because that's an extension of them. You need to be careful of the ones that mistreat your child and smile in your face. They don't truly love you. And she really loves Corlys because she looked at that boy. She probably sees a younger Corlys. You know what I mean? Like, that scene was deep. Like, Jack, Rhaenys, man.
Yeah. Lex, that scene was it was just eerie. Like, because on one hand, you feel, you kind of feel like there's a betrayal, but the way she handled it, I couldn't have said it better. Rhaenys handled that like a real G in the game. She really, really did. And you are right. We missed out on a treat from a queen that should have been. Damn. Now, Lex, I'm about to make you mad. The next subject we're going to discuss is this chick right here, Allison. And I'm going to shout out the big dog, the one take big dog, and Team Green, because there's a lot of men, I found black men that love Allison and the way she looks. And this scene did her just. She actually looks pretty decent right here. She looks like, a servant of the kingdom who's ready to be married right here with her hair down like this. But here's the issue, Lex. This was the scene when Alicent did this. Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the show, what she was drinking is called moon tea, and that was the before Christ version of an abortion. She drank that moon tea, got rid of the baby, and Lex, look at that sad face. I almost feel so sorry for her and Team Green, and considering what happened to one of her other sons, I'm sure she's going to regret taking that sip. But what say you, Lex, and everybody that loves Team Black? Go ahead. Put your seatbelt on like Rhaenys did on that dragon, because Lex is probably going to drop some fire.
Man, I start doing a chicken head. Like, I like the way she do it right there. Yeah.
Oh,
Karma
God.
eating her alive. Karma eating Allison alive. Hit the chicken head on them one time. Okay, you from Jersey, sexy walk on them one time. That's what she get. I don't have no sympathy for her. Every single last thing that she judged Rhaenyra about, she is doing herself, and Karma is doing its ditty, okay?
Wait. Lex, come on, man. Lord help. Lex, look at that face. Lex, look at that face. How can you be so blatant when you see this face right here? Maybe she understands what she's done wrong. Can you speak on that, Lex?
She probably do understand, but your understanding don't have nothing to do with the damage that you caused. You single-handedly, nobody can raise your children really but you. Because at the end of the day, Viserys wasn't beat for him, so you raised your children to hate Rhaenyra. You the reason that your kids is kinslayers and fake dragon riders. Like, all of this is on you. Now you want to take shots of the moon tea like it's shot o'clock.
Boy, I told y'all, when Lex and Miss K get up here, Dracarys. End of the day, people, I'm teasing. I don't feel sorry for her either. I have no redeeming qualities for Team Green. Zero. I do feel that she's going to regret having done this when she learns that the king she put on the throne, her son, is dead. But I also want to know, how is she going to feel when she finds out that her other son, Aemond, is responsible?
So wait, you think he died? You don't think he got no chance? It's up in the air. You think he dead?
Lex, if it's up in the air for him, it's up in the air for Rhaenys too.
Nah, Rhaenys went out different though. Rhaenys went out. But the dragon was still breathing. Did you notice that?
I saw
and remember, dragons are in sync with their riders, so I don't know if they gone dead now.
So, okay, I give you that. Let's say that. Hold on, Lex. We'll get there in a minute. Let me come back to that, because I got many thoughts. Let me get to the next subject. The next one we're going to talk about is your favorite character, Sir Criston Cole. Now, this is what he did on this moment that I'm sure made you people that really, really hate him love him even more. Sir Criston.
You're not fit for the White Cloak.
This is a better death than a traitor deserves. You should thank me for it.
Yours will come in kind.
Talking shit to the bitter end and spitting on a man's shoe. So Lex, we had the battles, we overthrowing countries and taking over kingdoms, and Criston Cole talking junk. But I like what old boy said to him about, his disrespect. Talk to me about how you felt in this scene when Criston Cole got his little beheading on.
This literally reminded me of Theon in the little part of Winterfell where the kids used to play when he had sacked Winterfell and had beheaded. I can't even think of our dude's name, but I think he was the master at arms or whoever it is. And he started wilding and he read him for filth and he told him, Theon, you are truly lost. Criston is lost. You have no virtues, no values. You just out here moving. He's just moving and living and causing destruction. And I really cannot wait till they knock his Dornish head off. I can't wait.
What?
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let me tell you something. That's going to be Christmas in the summer. Whatever season, whenever, whatever. Just know we hitting that Criston Cole pack. Okay? Because I'm tired of him. I'm tired. Somebody pack him up ASAP. Dracarys.
Wow. Golly. See, she gives 2 zeros about Criston Cole or Allison. Now, she gives 2. She could care less how they die. They could die in a bed of burning nails. And she's just stick one in the eye and shove one up the butt crack. That's how Lex the Targaryen feels about those 2 people.
That's exactly how I feel.
Oh, Lord have post y'all comments, man. How y'all feeling about Criston Cole? In this conversation with Lex, I actually feel like there might be some turnaround, redeeming qualities about Criston Cole that we're going to see starting this season based on some things that happened in this episode. But we will get there in a minute. Next, we got to talk about this right here, where it was revealed that something we already knew as an audience. Aegon is just a nitwit. The boy can't even speak High Valyrian. Take a look at this.
Nuke Goston Vividus Segiton.
Now, I was watching this with my wife, and Crystal the whole time was like, that boy can't speak High Valyrian. I was like, Crystal, maybe he's a little intoxicated or, maybe he's having a bad day. Crystal looking at me like, boy, whatever. The boy can't speak High Valyrian. He picked on his brother, and now his brother is picking on him back. That council looks like they're all very afraid of Aemond, Lex the Targaryen. How did you see this scene right here? It was something.
Now, I want everybody to bring back last week's episode. Didn't I tell him, cousin, that boy couldn't speak High Valyrian? Didn't I tell y'all?
Yes.
People in the comments was talking, no, they did the training and they could tell a dragon. No, that does not mean I did not. And I use the example. I could order food fluently in Spanish. You will think I'm a whole Dominica, and that's it. Soon after I say papas fritas, we back to English. Okay? I told y'all that boy don't speak High Valyrian. I speak it. Okay? And if you are hip and trying to get hip into speaking the mother tongue, go ahead, download Duolingo. Because I was literally listening to everything he said with no translation, with my mouth on the floor. Like, I know he not embarrassing that boy like that. And I was so happy for Aemond. I was so happy.
Really?
And it's exactly what he get. Honestly, it's exactly what he get because nobody told you to bully your brother. Like,
True.
and he was so mad at Jace and Luke. But why are you not mad at your brother? Luke was like 4 or 5 when he put your eye out, and Jace was about like 7 to 8. Your brother was already a teenager. Why are you not mad at him? But you really are. That's the thing. You're obligated to be on his side. But Aemon don't like Aegon, and let me tell you something. You knew he couldn't really speak Valyrian because the boy told the daggone dragon Dracarys. Versus, I said, I know you ain't just tell this baby dragon to spit fire. Versus saying Anglos. Like, what is wrong with you? But this is what happens when you don't sit down and do nothing like your mama told you. Mr. I am the conqueror returned. Now, you out here with that Michael Jackson Pepsi treatment.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Well, I guess it could have been the Janet Jackson Super Bowl halftime Pepsi show treatment. But
Nah,
damn.
that ninny was probably hanging out of that armor on the ground. He was splattered on the daggone ground. I feel bad for Sunfire. I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for her. And it shows you how reckless he is because you have a dragon that has never, and I do mean ever, had battle experience. You took that baby in the air against, of all people, the Red Queen. I don't think you really understand that Maylee's is about that action, but you know now.
Oh, Lex, we're gonna get there because you can the way they wrote that with Maylee's and how she attacks other dragons lets you know she is battle tested, and I love
Very,
that.
very.
Yeah.
Maylee's was. Let me tell you something, and we'll get there when we get there. But I'm gonna leave it at this. Let me tell you something. If they would have went with Plan A, like Daemon said, and had Caraxes and Maylee's in the air, there would be no Vhagar. Because let's keep it a stack. Maylee's could have put Vhagar on her ass by herself if she wasn't hiding in cuts and coming out the way she did. Maylee's was giving business. Rest in peace to Maylee's.
And look, Lex, that's another thing I was going to mention, but I'm trying not to get on the horse and get too ahead of myself. I want to talk about Vhagar, big ass, always ducking and hiding, trying to kill people. Maylee's gonna front you, get under you, cut you up. Knew exactly where to go and destroy a dragon.
Man, Maylee's got that acrylic special. Sis wasn't playing. Like, she noticed. I don't even think I heard Rainey say Dracarys, not at all. I think she just kept saying attack.
Attack. Maylee's didn't have to use fire to whip people's ass.
At all. She was out. Man, the way I was screaming at my TV, because like I said, I knew what the verdict was going to be. But Maylee's is something else. Baby girl got they shit. Maylee's was throwing hands and feet. Forget the fire. She was throwing claws and feet.
Yeah. Maylee's was that girl, man.
Is that girl.
Boy, wait, we about to get there, y'all. Now, here's another one Lex the Targaryen told y'all to be on the lookout for. She told y'all last week, if you ever want to know what's going to be happening, all you got to do is get your friends and folks to come check us out. We are the best Black folks on the internet doing this show. Take a look at this and what was going on with Daemon outside of him trying to bully a grandchild into getting himself into war.
Do not try me with your insolence, witch.
It's a hard thing, I imagine, to give obeisance to one who replaced you as heir. And a woman, too, a girl child you bounced on your knee. I mean, does it please you that her legitimacy is contested as you stand here with a castle and a dragon, attempting to draw an army of men? Here, drink this. I need your sleep if you're to win this place to your side.
Lex, Alys the witch. I think Daemon was kind of enjoying that intensity from her. She basically read him his rights. You about to have a woman in control that you bounced on your knee. Floor is yours, Lex. Damn.
I said it. Like, let me tell you something. Daemon, I believe he does love Rhaenyra, but I could love you as much as I want to. I still feel like you stole my throne. Like, and I don't think Daemon would ever harm Rhaenyra. You can't get me, God in heaven can't get me to believe that, the 7. But he does still feel robbed. We're not going to skip over that fact. Daemon feels robbed. And I mean, when you think about it, in technicality, the boy was robbed.
Yeah.
He was. I can't even be mad at him for feeling like that, because he was. But I mean, like I said, it all goes back to Rhaenyra as well, because baby girl, she said it though. She confessed. I looked at it as a challenge as a child. She not a child no more. You done laid down with your uncle knowing he a nut and a half. You know Daemon nutty.
So at the end of the day, do you think he's going to be able to come through with the Harrenhal crew?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Ain't no question about that. I'm definitely. It's Daemon we talking about. We done seen this man take on a whole crab army by himself, basically.
He did. Lex, tell the people about Alys the Witch.
She a witch. She older than Melisandre, probably. Like, she at least 400 years old. I think they confirmed that. So, I mean, yeah, she up there in age now.
She looked like it. Well, never mind. Let me shut up. I'm gonna move on, Lex. Here is the next thing we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Part of what was me fully understanding this was the beginning of the end for Princess Rainey's, Auntie Rhaenys, as we call her at the cookout.
Ordained to lead the 7 kingdoms, to strengthen them, and to unite them against a common foe. Viserys chose me to succeed him.
Lord have mercy. Lex. Her talking to that dragon. That's when I was about to start shedding tears. And look at that crown on her head. I already knew. When they give you scenes like this, ladies and gentlemen, go on ahead and put your emotions to the side. Because if not, you're going to fall in an abyss with them. I knew this was going to be the beginning of the end for her. And when she arrived and that damn buffoon Aegon arrived, at first I was happy thinking maybe she can get out of this. But then they showed this old bastard. Vhagar and Aemond. Lex, floor is yours.
Yeah, that was an interesting situation. It was almost just like preparing yourself for the inevitable, and I hated every second of it. I really did. It was just like, here we go. You know, if you didn't know, then it was just like, okay, maybe, or whatever the case may be, but I knew. So it just, from this moment, like I couldn't eat this episode, I couldn't drink. This was the moment that really started my pure anxiety attack, because it was like, how? How is it going to happen? I know it's going to happen, but how?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, folks. This talk she was giving her dragon, that was it. I knew it. And I was starting to be prepared for it. And I was just hoping that she would go out like a G. I was hoping that they wouldn't take her out in a smug manner. And she did go out like a G. But now we're going to get to some of the stuff where I'm thinking, Rhaenys, you could have took your ass back to Dragonstone and lived to fight another day. You had already done a great deed, which leads me into things went wrong with Aegon. It wasn't planned for Aegon to be there. It was planned to have an ambush to bring out somebody from Team Black with a dragon so Vhagar and Criston Cole little plan could ambush them. But it was never planned for Aegon to show up. And when Aegon showed up, Aemond said, I'm going to call an audible on Sir Criston Cole and our plan, and I'm going to throw some heat. Take a look at this.
Thank the gods! You got it!
Boy, Lex, let me tell you something. First of all, Criston Cole was not with the destroying of the king. So that's clear. But when she said attack Melee's, Lex, I was torn because it was so noble. It was so, you can tell she's a fighter. She's tough. But at the same time, she had created a lot of damage. She helped out that little kingdom. She could, instead of saying attack Melee, she could have continued to fly her ass back to Dragonstone, and she didn't. So on one hand, I'm mad. On the other hand, I'm cheering. How did you see this audible call by Aemond, Lex the Targaryen?
When he pulled, well, Aemond wanted Melee's to finish him off, and then he come in as the sworn hero. That's why he told Vhagar chill out. Vhagar went back to her nap. I knew what it was. And after he felt like she did enough, and he was like, all right, cool, I'll come up now. And here he do, thinking his brother coming to save him. He hit him with that Dracarys. That's why Aegon said no. He knew what it was. His brother looked him right in the face. That was not a Dracarys moment. To be honest, Vhagar could have ate both of them mid-sky. Like, he knew what it was. And shout out to Miss K, cousin Kana, because she said it. She said it last week, like, without trying to say too much. She was like, I wonder if Aemond takes a part of his face getting burned. Or, like, Aegon getting burnt up. And I was just like, ooh, I don't know. Because, anything Aemond do to Aegon, I ain't even tripping. Because Aegon is a piece of work anyway.
So, ladies and gentlemen, earlier in our discussion, we was debating, did Aegon somehow, some way survive in that oversized night suit? Lex the Targaryen, make your argument again that he survived.
His dragon was still breathing. Aegon not dead. His dragon was still breathing. And that's why, if you want to be honest, Aemond went to go finish him off. And Criston yelled out, Aemond. And that's when he looked back and was like, all right, fine, whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm on that bandwagon, ladies and gentlemen. What she said, I'm on it. He survived, and then we get to the sad part. My auntie is probably going to be dead. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will look at the final dance, Melees versus Vhagar, and then we'll open this thing up, take some questions and discussions in the panel from the people leaving comments, because this was sad. Take a look. Oh, Lord, boy, did they have to do it like that? Did they have to do it like that? I was looking at this thing when she said Melee's attack, and when Melee's did get up there and whip Vhagar ass, y'all, let's not make light of that. She got up there and whipped Vhagar's ass because of her fighting style. You can tell this woman has been through, and this dragon have been through many battles, because she had a style of fight to attack dragons in which she go underneath the belly and slice them up. And then when there was people on the land she had to hit, she just Dracarys their ass, burn them up. But for the dragon combat, she was Floyd Mayweather in the game until the very end, when Vhagar punk ass likes to hide. Big as Vhagar is, as big as Vhagar is, this thing has showed us what does it like to do. It likes to hide in the clouds. It likes to hide underneath castles and then come out and bite you when you the biggest thing on the block, square up. This cuz, how did you see this final dance, Melees and the queen that never was go out in glory?
I don't have nothing to say other than rest in peace, Melees, and rest in peace, Rhaenys, because that was, people were getting mad and saying, she could have left, she could have. She's a dragon rider. What did her daughter say? I want to die a dragon rider's death.
Mm.
And on top of that, mother and daughter died by the hands of the same dragon. It was really poetic.
I agree, but it still hurt my feelings.
It did. It was just, I couldn't do nothing besides hold my breath. Like I said, nobody fought harder for Rhaenyra after Viserys, not even Daemon. Nobody fought harder than Rhaenys.
And Lex, that's my fear now. Rhaenys was part of keeping that small council at bay, and she also got her husband on board for Rhaenyra. So now what happens when the husband finds out the wife is dead and Rhaenyra is still the queen?
This is a lot. Like, it's honestly a lot. Because it was just, I haven't watched the episode again. This is one of those episodes, I won't play this one back. I don't need to. This was traumatizing. Because it was just like, I don't even know how to put this into words. Like, I was so excited to watch, like, all the dragon fights. And then after I seen it, it was like, oh, nah, this is sick. Like, oh, my God. Like, my heart hurts. That was like watching a long night.
Oh, yeah. And
Like,
ladies and gentlemen,
watching Melees make eye contact with her rider and go, it was really, it was Melees that did it for me. Like, until her, like, she never broke contact with Rhaenys. It was just like those last moments, like they were together. It was just them. Like, that tore me up. I was like, oh, no, I don't know. That was a lot.
and the other thing that made this so intense are the subtle things that they put into this scene. Like, did y'all see where there is a damn seatbelt for a dragon? I was sitting here saying to myself, well, where's the damn airbags and the ABS brakes? Rainey strapped into the seatbelt, and I said, holy shit, it's about to be some stuff now. She strapped in, she locked and loaded. And they put in, and the way that they put into the scene, the angle of us, the viewers, being able to be beside Rhaenys flying when she went over the castle, and Vhagar punk ass come up from out of the depths of the castle to bite her. Those little things just enhance the overall feel that this scene had, and it made me feel some kind of way. Rest in peace, the queen that never was. And now let's get Lex's opinion on what's going to be next. So, Lex, what's going to happen on the next episode? You've done such a great job of kind of giving us direction on where they're going episode to episode. Where are we going next episode?
Aemond gonna pull a Daemon and take his rightful seat as the heir to the throne. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Aemond, and he's not gonna get any pushback?
What pushback can you have? First of all, we don't even know if Aegon gonna talk. Like, we don't know what he remember and what he don't. This man just fell from the air with his dragon. Like, we don't know if that man is gonna wake up and like, we don't know nothing.
But Lex, Sir Criston Cole saw the whole thing, and he can rat. And you know he's
no. Criston saw Aemond about to finish him off. He don't know what happened in the air, and on top of that, like I said, Criston Cole stepped up as basically like a father for them. He not about to tell on Aemond. That's why him and Aemond was plotting behind Aegon back. Everybody knows that Aegon is just a political forefront. This is why I laugh at anybody who honestly say they team green. Like, yo, y'all need psychological evaluations. Cause what? Like, it's a mess on that side. Nobody said Daemon and Ray was perfect, but damn, at least we know Rhaenyra a good person. Aegon an apist and a child neglector and a drunk. But that's y'all king, though. Team Verde. Do y'all. Suavemente.
Damn. What? I tell you. I don't know what I'm going to do with her, y'all. What are we going to do with Lex the Targaryen? Y'all just let us know. Shout out to all 100 of y'all that are in the chats. Shout out to the Hammer Moochie. He's in there. Ray Holland, All the Smoke. Hustle and Air is in the building. Kelly Kales. We are very appreciative. 225 Big Graham. We're very appreciative. Now let's read some of these comments, Lex, before we get up out of here and get ourselves prepared for the next story. Let's see here. Ray Holland says, watch Rhaenyra offer the hand position to compensate for this loss. Lex, does Corlys want to be the hand to Rhaenyra?
It's not even about wanting it. At that point, he gonna do it because it's keeping his other grandkids safe, and it's not a compensation. It's common sense. Rhaenys is out the picture. Why would you not make the Lord of the Ties your hand? That ain't no compensation. That's a check move. There's no compensating Rhaenys because at the end of the day, Rhaenys was simply Corlys' wife. That's Rhaenyra's cousin, for real, for real. So she's married in as a Targaryen. Don't get me wrong, like your husband loves you and everything like that, but it ain't like that's doing nothing for the like no, like she's retying in what's already there. So that was a genius move. What you gonna do? Let him just flail around and go to the other side?
Wow. Hold that in your smoke pipe. Then Hustle and Air says, Lex, why did Aemond backdoor Aegon like that? There's a couple of reasons. One could say revenge. One could say that he's never liked his brother. What say you, Lex the Targaryen? Uh-oh, bear with us, sister, y'all. Bear with us, sister.
That wasn't a backdoor, in my opinion. I think that was just it's war. Like, it's war. And you're not gonna keep playing with me. That wasn't even a backdoor, because if it was a backdoor, he would have used somebody else as a pawn. He looked his brother in the eye and said, your cards. Like, listen, I don't like Aemond, but I respect him. Because when Aemond say something, he gonna stand on it. I will give him that. Aemond gonna stand on it every time. Like, I love that about him. I just wish he wasn't so damn evil. But
when Lex go in, y'all, she go hard. She don't play with this House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones lore. But ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we are going to get ready to get on up out of here. I want to hear from everybody. Please post me all your comments on how you felt about this episode, where you think we're going next. And before we go, you get to see her face. There she is, the Khaleesi of the Andals, the Valyrian princess. Lex, give the people one final line before we get out of here about what you think we can also be in store for in the next episode and what you're up to coming up in the next couple of days.
Be prepared. It's just like Les Scar just be prepared. I don't even think we can be prepared, because like the war started for real with Luke, but this right here, this is about to change the game like we've never seen before. Like, this is about to be bad, and I'm with it, because now y'all done pissed Corlys off. Like, he was annoyed before and like supportive, but now y'all done pissed him off. Like, this is just, I really want to see Daemon reaction too, because just first off, just give all credit to Rhaenys for not tucking tailing and running, because she had 3 chances to get away and bent the block 3 times. Y'all gotta respect that. She felt a guilt for not popping off the first time, because granted, she was trying to keep her cousin's family together, but there's no peace, and the lack of her doing that, yes, it's not all on her, but yeah, the choice to not burn them caused everything after, and she know that, and she know there's no tucking tail and running. So she said, if I'm gonna go out getting the biggest. She pulled the Lyanna Mormont like that. I just wish she would have took high so she can see over Vhagar. Because when Vhagar came around that corner, I said, Jesus, that was it. I just had my head like this. Like, so next week, just expect war, like more blood, more premeditation, and Rhaenyra to amp up even more. Because now Rhaenyra is definitely going to be pissed off. Definitely. That was like the last little loyal piece of her childhood.
Right.
It's over. Right. All bets is off. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide the dog, hide the rat catcher, everybody.
Don't hide the dragons because you're gonna need them.
Bring the dragon, bring them out. But as far as me, if you are in New York or New Jersey, I will be performing at the American Dream Food Festival. That is at Giant Stadium or the American Dream Stadium in New Jersey. I know a lot of you foolish think Giant Stadium is in New York. New York sucks. It's in Jersey. So it's like, nah, Moochie, I feel like Moochie gonna get me in the comments. But yes, just check me out there Saturday as well as Monday. And the album will be out July 24th. I just dropped the drop mic. So just go on to the Dragon page and bless yourself with this greatness.
Facts, ladies and gentlemen. Go bless yourself with that greatness. I will be back with the living legend Larry on this channel tomorrow. We're talking a little bit more about politics, the crazy things going on, rights being restricted, all the way down to the crazy ass guy who's running for governor of my state in North Carolina. I'm gonna have clips for you for some of the stuff he said. It's crazy, y'all. So don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, download the podcast. You can follow me on TikTok. You can go to shoplifegains.com, get that Jasmine Crockett shirt. And don't forget, I am starting my other channel. Well, it's not starting. It's been started. But I'm going to be getting the content up there, helping you save money, make money, invest the money, and talking about vacation getaways and how you can save because we just got back from a good one. Till that next Sexy as Hell video, crew, we out. Oh, how lucky we